Good morning and welcome joining us. Evening, afternoon, wherever you might be. I'm Jose. We have JR and we have Gus joining us today. And today we're going to be giving you a quick walkthrough on how to use Google Maps on your mobile device to find a location, search for the location, add a review, add a photo, and a couple other things along the way. I've been with the local guides community since March of 2014, and recently been moved up to community moderator in the LA community, and I have JR here joining me as well.
Hey, I'm JR Curley. I've been old school city expert, so now local guides, but Jose's been here longer than I have, and I just recently became a manager. I think Jose was a week or two now, so very, very recently. And both of us here live in LA, and we have Gus as well, not in LA, but we're luck out here in Hollywood land. We get to see some really cool stuff, and if you check out Jose's page on Maps, you'll actually see he's got some really amazing photospheres of the Hollywood sign, right, Jose?
Oh yes, I like going to hiking over there, and I take some nice photospheres when I get a chance.
You should check them out. You have a bazillion views on those things, and they're awesome. And and a fun fact about me is being in LA, I've been able to attend some really weird stuff. Most recently was the Emmys, which was really interesting to see all the stars behind the scenes and get a tour of that space, and then of course be able to review it, which was awesome. And we also have Gus here.
Hey guys, very nice to meet you. My name is Gus. I am the Google Maps Community Manager for the Portuguese community, actually. Really glad to have you guys here. Thanks for inviting me, Jose and JR.
We're glad to have you.
My pleasure.
So what is Google Local Guides? Local Guides is a group of people all over the world. We build a community. We go using Google Maps to write reviews, add places to the maps. We help businesses get on the map, and we have get-togethers every once in a while, to hang out and meet other community members and just grow the community. Any thoughts that you want to share, JR?
Yeah, when I joined Local Guides, one of the beauties of Local Guides was being able to just meet other people who are interested in being out and about and sharing information about their community. And it's really incredible. We all live in our own little microcosm, this little circle in the sphere. Being able to share that information with other people has been awesome. Generated some great friendships. I've learned some great stuff myself, so it's been a lot of fun. It still continues to be a lot of fun.
And recently we had the Brazil community join us. Gus is a moderator of the community.
Yeah, we just launched it like a week ago, I think, right? And it's been super successful. There's a lot of people. There's like 700 people at the moment at the community, and
wow.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's the first community that's around a country, not a city. So everyone is together. Everyone is there talking. It's really, really cool. It's amazing. One other thing that I wanted to add for the discussion on Google Maps, some really cool numbers that I got here is that we have more than 100 million places around the world. So businesses, schools, all sort of informations. And this is done by you guys, by users every day. There's more than 40,000 people who help us every month to add and review and update this business. So this is really cool. This is amazing.
Great, that's awesome. All right, so should we get started with the mobile app? And
let's do this.
All right, so let's on our mobile device, whether it be on your Android, iPhone, or your tablet, we're gonna open up your Google Maps application.
And Jose, while you remove your lower thirds there, I'm gonna just let everyone know that Jose is actually the person who helped teach me how to do Google Maps or do reviews on the mobile device. When I first started, I I did all my reviews exclusively on the desktop. To me, that was the only place I really understood how to do it. It was easy for me to upload pictures. And I think actually at the time I thought you couldn't upload pictures from the mobile device. And so we're going to literally walk you through reviewing a place that both of us have been to, but neither of us have reviewed before. So this will be live. Pardon us if we make some little hiccups and issues, but it should be interesting. It's a good learning experience for us as well.
So now that we have the mobile app here, we want to make sure that you're logged in. Otherwise, you're able to submit a review. Now that you're logged in, we're going to click on the menu and see on the section here your name or the account that you're selecting to be logged in with. In case you're not logged in, Gus, is there a way that we can click to log in?
Yeah, so you click on the top left corner, and then you can sign in. So where is your picture at the moment? You click in there, and there's the option to log in with your Google account in there.
Okay, cool. So just in case you guys are not logged in when you're trying to add a review, that's the place that you would go to make sure that you are logged in. That way, most Android devices automatically log you in, but there might be a case here or two that you're not logged in. Make sure you're all logged in. Next, we're gonna find the location that we're gonna review. In this case, it's going to be Dodger Stadium. So I'm gonna do it by voice. Give me just a moment. Dodger Stadium. There we go, and we have the location has been found and marked on the map. If you can notice, it's giving me an idea of how long it would take me to drive there with current traffic conditions right now. And this is an automatic thing that shows up, right, Gus? From when you're doing a search result on maps.
Exactly. This is automatic, and you can change by car or public transportation or bike or walking, for example, which is up to you, actually.
Yes. So from now, on the bottom, I'm not sure what this section is called, the information bar, or the section on the bottom where the name, and it tells you how many reviews location has and how many stars it has gathered throughout the time. So we're gonna click on that section, open up the rest of the information in more detail to be able to call them, save it in your map, or open their website. And right here, it'll tell you more detailed information about the specific business or location where it be. But we know what's interesting now, that photo is actually at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, that's not the right picture. That's a picture of Chinatown.
Yeah. So is there a way that we can adjust that or submit for the adjustment, Gus?
Yes, you can actually, and it's really easy. So if you click on the picture that you want to report,
and
then
should I go ahead and do it?
Yes.
All right.
Click in there, and then on the right lower hand side, you will see an icon, a little flag icon. So yeah, so it's going to open up like a bunch of pictures from the stadium, or supposed to be the stadium. So if you want to report one, you click on the picture that you want to report.
Okay.
And then on your right-hand side, there's a little flag icon.
I see.
And then once you click there, it's going to open up a web page, and then you can report through the web page.
Okay. Wonderful. So now we know how to do that part. Report photo.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Okay.
As easy as that. And then our team will review the picture and make sure it's not related to the Dodger Stadium, and then we're going to remove it, hopefully.
Wonderful. Okay, so let's go back to our map. And give me just a moment. I need to click back a couple steps. So now that we're here, see, so you can down from here. it'll show you a review summary. How many 5 stars, 4, 3, 2, and 1 star reviews it has, and a total of how many reviews at all it's been this location. And it displays three most popular reviews, I guess you can call it, most useful, most popular ones. Um, Gus, how do they determine which ones to display on this section?
This is actually our secret sauce, so I'm not, allowed to disclose this information. So it's an algorithm that takes a lot of information. So how useful is this based on the user information? So we gather all those data and then we show up. So it's our secret sauce. I can't tell you guys. Sorry.
That's all right.
That's all right. That's good.
That's great to hear. We're gonna scroll down a little further down, and you see here it has your name, and it's saying rate and review. So it has a number of stars. So once we're ready to add a review, you will click on the number of stars that you feel your experience has been. But at the moment, I'm going to scroll down a little bit further, so you can see there's a list of all of the rest of the reviews that have been left. And for instance, you can see JRC.
That's not me. That's a different JRC. But I like the 1-star review. That'll be in next episode, right? Jose will talk about the power of 1 and 2-star reviews.
That's correct, yes. If you notice, these profile images, they have a little star by their picture. It means that they're part of the Google Local Guides program. So some of these guys are here in LA, and they are part of our community. And you can see their reviews as well as many other people's reviews. Everybody else that has a review. You could keep scrolling to read even more than just a few that are shown here. So we're gonna go back, and we're gonna start to write our actual review. And I'm gonna select it to be 5 stars because my experience was very fun and excellent. So once you click the number of stars, it takes you to this page where you can start typing. In this case, I'm gonna use voice. I really enjoyed my time at Dodger Stadium. The parking lot is very big. Depending on the day that you attend, it might be giving away a free item when you enter. Make sure you get a Dodger dog, and there's also a bus that you can take. Alright, so now that my review has been typed, we're gonna click on post. And there you're all done writing your review.
That's simple, right, Jose?
Very easy.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ways to do it when I'm on the go, to use it on my phone.
Well, I think I said earlier that one of my big issues with doing this mobile was that the first time I remember speaking to you over Hangouts is that I didn't realize you could upload pictures to your mobile review from your mobile device, and so that's why I'd always wait until I got home and I'd do it from home. Can you walk us through adding pictures as well?
Absolutely. From here I'm gonna click on done, and now if you can see, it's added your review to the list that was previously there. It doesn't show the whole entire review if it might be a little bit longer, which I prefer to do high quality reviews. Some people do some short ones, some people do some ones. I try to stick with the high quality reviews. And what is a high quality review? It's something that's very informative and insightful. Be specific and relevant to the place you're reviewing. Keep it real, be authentic, be respectful, and use reviews, not general commentary, in writing with style. So those are some of the points to writing a high quality review. We'll get more into details with that later on.
Hey, Jose, I just noticed, where's your star? Where's your local guides tier 4 star or tier 3?
Oh, good point. I'm not sure.
Gus might know.
It might be a bug. It might not be a bug. We need to investigate that.
I'm sure I at point and sometimes it's no big deal. I know there's there. Eh, my phone needs to be restarted or something. So at the moment, I'm gonna go scroll back up to where most detailed information is about the business, and you can see here it says add photos right under the. Oh man, give me a second.
Whoops-a-daisy. Technical difficulties. Well, while you deal with that issue, we actually have good questions come in through the comments, and we're going to have a Q&A section after we finish with this, and we'll definitely answer the questions. So if you do have any questions, go to the event page, go ahead and put whatever you'd like to there, and we'll do our best to answer it. And if Jose and I can't answer, we have clearly Gus is here to help as well. So please put questions up there, and thank you. Shout out to Martin Grossman for putting that question up. We'll definitely address that in a few minutes.
All right, so sorry about that. I was getting a call on my phone. So we're going to go back here to the Add Photos review. So I'm going to click on Add Photos. Okay, Add Photos. Not adding photos.
This is when it starts to go all terribly wrong.
All right, hang on. Give me. I need to activate this thing. It disconnected me from being in the call. Give me just a quick moment. I'd like to thank my client in Florida that called. No, I'm just being silly. Okay. Now, Gus, is there any tips or suggestions that you can show us for adding photos on the go?
Any suggestions and tips? I would say just take a really good picture to show like everything, just not like a small picture or a close-up of something, because those photos as well as reviews, they need to be informative and help people to make better decisions. So just make sure like you're showing whatever you want to show with the picture. So it's not a close-up or like a super artistic view that doesn't show any information.
Okay. Is there any rules on taking pictures of yourself to be added on there?
There are a couple of rules. Yes. They are all in the community guideline, the community standards. So if you go to the help center of Google Maps, there's the Google Maps views policy. So there's a bunch of things that you can check in there. So there's
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So impersonation or advertising and promotion is not permitted, or copyright materials, visual and geography accuracy, and all those kind of things. So you guys can go in there in the help center, just search for Google Maps views policy, and then you can check all the policies that we have.
Great, thank you. How you doing, Jose?
Right. I'm trying to connect.
Well, while we do that, I think we'll go ahead and answer the question that Martin
Yeah, go ahead and answer
posed.
while I
Sure.
get this situated.
And the question, and Martin actually asked a really good question, and Martin, I'm going to read it a bit verbatim here. So he says, how does a customer review a local business when they find that business using Google Voice search? And an example he provides, which is a great one, if you take your Android phone, you say, okay, Google, restaurants near me, pick a restaurant, and then tell me how you can review that restaurant. So this is the way he does it, is he'll say, okay, Google, find a restaurant, we'll pick that restaurant, and then he'll go to review it. The question is, I've gone back, how do you review that local business if you do it through Google Voice search versus Maps? And hopefully, Martin, that's about right, because I think I just read it almost verbatim, and if it's helpful, actually, I will put it in our comments section here.
Yeah, I have I gave that a try recently, and when you get the search results after speaking to the microphone, searching for the location, saying "Okay, Google," it gives you a list of search results. So if you tap on the name of the business that you're interested on doing the review for, it'll pop up a different information card. And from there, it shows you, hours, address, and then one small section there. I'm going off the top of my head right now, so I'm not sure if I'm describing it exactly as it is. Somewhere around there it says view reviews or load reviews, something along those lines. You pop it up, and in my case, it took me straight to my Google Maps application, uh, and it opened up my mobile app.
Thanks, Jose. And hopefully, Martin, if you didn't catch that, this is recorded, so we can take a look at it afterwards as well.
And also, another thing I wanted to add was recently, Gus, you might know more information on this than us. Recently, I read that Google has enhanced the mobile browser experience for Google Maps to be able to read and write reviews. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm not 100% in the reviews area yet, but yeah, so we're doing like a lot of things at Google in general to provide a better mobile experience to our users. So we're focusing a lot on mobile because we know that the world is mobile and everyone is using cell phones to do everything. So there's actually like a couple of people who doesn't have computers like a desktop anymore and just use mobile, right? So there's a bunch of things, and we're constantly improving us on, especially on Google Maps, the mobile experience. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I might give that a try in the next few days to do Google Maps through my web browser on my mobile and see how that goes. All right. So I'm back on. Sorry about that.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's click on Add a Photo. And it's gonna take us to this menu on the lower section of your screen where it tells you to either a photo or choose one from your gallery. So in this case, I'm gonna choose from my gallery because I don't have any recent ones. So I have to find one and get it added to my gallery for today's process. So here we go. I'm gonna click on Gallery, and I have a picture of the buses that take you to Dodger Stadium. It's a free service. I believe it's from the downtown train station. You can park there for a minimum cost and take the bus for free. The picture here that we selected it, you either can caption if you like to add something on there, or you select to add more photos down here at the bottom. For right now, I'm just going to submit this one. So to submit the photo, you click on this arrow on the top right. Arrow, or maybe looks like a little paper airplane. I'm not sure what it's called. So you click on that. And that's it. It thanks you for sending your picture. And you click done. And it takes you back to the section where all the information was.
And that's it, right? You're done. The review's been posted, the picture's been posted, and you're all set to continue doing whatever you're doing.
That's correct. Yes, that's the easiest way and most simple to add your review and to add a photo while you're on the go.
Well, we have a few more questions coming in, and Jose, thanks for walking us through that whole process. I think that we're getting close to 9:30, and we want to keep this pretty short, so we'll take a few, and then we're going to close this in about 5 minutes. But before we get into these questions, I just want to remind people, if you do have them, please post them on the event page, and we'll go ahead and try to address them. So the first one is actually a feedback that came from Tamara, and Tamara, I know I'm saying your name incorrectly. I apologize. I will get there. But she is a new moderator up in San Francisco, and she stated that we actually don't see our local guide badge. That's only visible to other people who are viewing our reviews, and that's why we didn't see yours when you posted yours.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And another one was came from Jonathan Hamill, which is another really interesting question. I think that this might be posed to you, Gus. And that is, he's curious what the percentage of reviews are through mobile versus desktop.
I cannot disclose this information, unfortunately.
There you go.
Sorry.
No worries at all. No worries at all. And then we have just a couple other comments, but no more questions that have come through yet. So I think that we can probably start to wrap it up, right, Jose?
Yeah, I think so. That's pretty much everything that we were gonna cover for today.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Gus for joining us from Dublin, uh, several time zones ahead of us.
It's just 8 hours, don't worry. It's not a big deal. Thank you guys so much for inviting me. Thanks, Jose. Thanks, JR.
Oh no, thanks, really huge thanks, and thanks to you and Tracy and Jose for putting this all together as well, and thanks to everyone who's come to watch today and those who will watch afterwards. We're going to have a couple upcoming topics. This will be a series that Jose and I are putting together. So I think the next one will be the goodness of one-star reviews, talking about the power of that. We're going to talk about how to find your reviews and other really interesting topics that revolve around local guides in the community. And we're also always open to comments. So if there's things you'd like us to talk about or questions that you have, shoot them our way on our YouTube comments channel, and we'll respond to them as quickly as we can, and hopefully include them in one of our next sessions.
Yeah, and I also like to thank Corey for getting us together with Gus today. Thank you, Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
All right, all. We're going to close it down. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Have a great rest of your day or evening.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.